I feel like he is the true definition of unconditional love and unconditional feeling, because he didn't necessarily like categorize feelings as like, oh, I should feel this or not feel this. He was like, I'll feel everything. But in that feeling everything, he kind of he drowned himself. That's what I feel. I'm a psychic medium, and this is my series where I read people from the public eye. So today I'm gonna read Kurt Cobain. And he's been one of the most requested people, so I'm just gonna see what comes up. So I always ask for permission to see if I can read them, and as soon as I asked, he like at first was like reluctant, but then I don't know why. It was like a very specific like little message I got, like, oh yeah, you understand me. And then I felt him hug me. I know that's gonna sound crazy for some people, but whatever. And I mean, he's a Pisces sun, I am a 12th house moon, so I feel like we kind of like get the dark and depth of life a bit. And what came like quickly after was, he's what I would call a sad boy. Okay, so whenever I see these kinds of men, they just give me this energy of being way too sensitive for this world. And the world isn't made for sensitive people. It accommodates the opposite. It accommodates the people who fragment themselves from their emotions, because that's, yeah, I don't know, that's just the way the world works. And he was someone extremely sensitive. Like I can feel him. Oh, my jaw hurts. That's like when there's like secrets. So I can feel him connected to everything, like animals, people, just like extremely, extremely, extremely empathetic or empathic. I don't know how you say the word. Just like someone who was acutely aware of the suffering in the world, and he couldn't turn it off. Like he couldn't separate himself from this. It was like overwhelming pain and overwhelming suffering, but not only like his, just he could feel everything so so intensely. I know there's many theories about how he passed away, and the thing is, when I connect to that, there are egregors around it. So I see that a lot of people have been kind of putting a lot of thought and attention into their own theories, that they've literally created these different versions of what happened. So even for me, like as a psychic, it's difficult to actually see objectively what happened, because so many people have been creating literally like a full consciousness around it. So I wouldn't feel secure in me being like, oh, this is exactly what happened, because they're like the different timelines are very thick. It's, yeah. And I don't even want to go there. So I'm not even gonna get into that, like into what actually happened. But I can say, when I connect to him, I would understand if he would have chosen to like leave the earth, because it was so intense for him. And if you've ever been depressed and you've been in that very like extremely dark place, you know how it feels like to be there, and you know how difficult it is to come out of there. And the ones of us that are lucky enough to not stay in the darkness, we are truly blessed, and we know what it takes to get out of there. But not everyone can. And it doesn't mean that like we're better than like the people that can't get out, or vice versa, or whatever. It's just, it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know why some people can get out and some people just stay in the darkness. But if you've ever been in that darkness, you understand how difficult it is to get out of there. And when I read him, that's what I see, like the pit of darkness of depression. And it's also very heartbreaking, because obviously, like especially like him, that he had like a little girl and everything. It's like there isn't enough love that will keep you on earth if you've already checked out. There's no amount of love or praise or nurturing. It's beyond that. And that's what I see when I connect to him. This is just like a message. I don't know if his daughter would ever see this, but I just Like he's saying that he loves her so much and that he wished that he could have been there for her in a different way, but that he's always around. If she ever sees this, this is for her. He kind of comes and goes. Some souls stay stuck, some leave. But what he's showing me is that there are so many projections of him and so many versions of him that people have in their mind that aren't really him. So he's actually a bit free. Like what he's showing me is like these people don't even know who I am, so they can't even call on to me. So like some people, when they think about someone who's passed away, they kind of like call on their energy. And what I see with him is like because no one knew the real me, they can't call on to me. Like those who can call on to him are like his friends and family, but the fans, he's like, I don't even associate with the version of me they have in their minds. So I don't feel like when people call on to him or whatever, he's like, I don't even respond because it's like they're not talking about me.